What's going on, everybody? My name's Danny, and the July PS Plus games are out, and I wanted to go through them real quick as a trophy hunter, see if they're worth going for or not. And honestly, it looks like it's a big dud for trophy hunters, but some people might be pretty excited. They're amazing games. It's just as trophy hunters, it's not great. The first one I want to run through is Arcadegeddon, and that's because it's not out yet. It comes out, I believe, a little after PS Plus games get launched. It comes out on July 9th. So, by the time I'm filming this, it's not out yet. There's been betas and stuff and early access, but the game itself is not out yet. So, it's hard to judge a trophy list on a game that's not out. However, it does look very grindy. It looks to be an arcadey roguelike kind of game. First-person shooter, PvE, all that kind of stuff. And it's got like a typical grindy roguelite trophy list. However, there are collectibles, there are a bunch of miscellaneous stuff, and there is trophies for winning PvP games. 25 to be exact. So it's not a lot, but you know, it's enough that most people might just not want to do it. It looks really fun, and I'm definitely gonna give it a try when it comes out, but in terms of platinum, we gotta see, because like I said, it's not out yet, so we don't know. After that, probably the most anticipated game and easily the most popular game. Now, on to the most anticipated and most popular game for PS Plus, Crash Bandicoot 4. It's about time. If you know the Crash Bandicoot series, if you've tried trophy hunting these games already, you know that these are going to be an absolute pain, but so worth it in the end because these games are so good. However, this one's going to be way worse in terms of trophy hunting than the other three mainline Crash games. Like I said, if you've done them before, you know you have to get all the gold medals for the time trials. Well, in this one, you actually have to get the platinum. If you've played the older Crash Bandicoot games, you know that there are trophies to get all of the gold relics. Well, in Crash 4, you actually have to get all the platinum relics, which is the fastest possible time. Or at the very least, it's the highest tier of time trial you can do. You got to get all of them platinum, not just gold. And then there's also just more collectibles than a normal game. And you actually have to beat all the levels again in this new inverted mode, which is, I believe, just playing through the game again backwards. Like, all the levels are backwards. And so it's going to take longer than the normal game, and it's going to be harder than the normal games. But it's Crash Bandicoot. These games are so fun, and it's so worth doing, in my opinion. I haven't done this one specifically, but as soon as it comes out, I'm going to be playing through it. And I am honestly looking forward to absolutely bashing my head against a wall for hours trying to get some of these relics. But as general trophy hunter, I would not recommend it because it is very hard. And now finally, for the third PS Plus game for July, there is the Dark Pictures anthology, Man of Medan. Man of Medan is the first game that the Until Dawn guys made after Until Dawn, and it wasn't as good as Until Dawn. It wasn't bad, but it did not live up to the hype that Until Dawn gave supermassive games. However, in terms of trophy lists, it's awful. It's so bad. The trophy guide on PSN Profiles says that it's about 4 playthroughs. It's more than likely going to take you way, way more than 4 playthroughs to do. Firstly, there's 3 ways to play the game: solo, online co-op, and movie night mode. Movie night mode is a mode that's intended to be like, oh, get like 4 or 5 friends gathered around, everyone controls a character or whatever. You can just do it solo. Yeah, it's irrelevant. But there is an online co-op mode. So if you don't got anyone to play the game with, you can't get it. Now, it is a free game on PS Plus, so if you have any friend who's willing to do it with you, it's not going to be that bad. And I believe that there isn't any collectibles you have to get in co-op. So all you have to do for co-op is just beat it co-op. That being said, there are a lot of miscellaneous trophies and very specific trophies you have to get. For example, you have to get specific traits unlocked with specific characters, which do require you to make very specific decisions and specific chapters. You have to max out certain characters' relationships with each other. You have to do a full playthrough only picking heart options, which is just like make a decision with your heart or your head. You have to do a whole playthrough only making head options. It's so long. It's going to take forever to do. It says it's going to be roughly 30 hours. That sounds about right. Maybe a little more. The game is way shorter than Until Dawn. Like, it is not like the full length game. But I thought it was a good one playthrough, but doing the rest of it for trophies takes forever. Now, if you want to go for it, I wouldn't recommend it personally because it's very boring, but it is very easy at the same time. It is just like a quick time event decision-making horror game. There's no real difficulty to it whatsoever, and there's a lot of guides to say, hey, when you're at this chapter, pick this. The PSN Profiles guide is actually really, really good. There isn't like a whole like, oh, if you're doing, oh, I would recommend doing this playthrough, going for this, and this. However, they do have like, hey, you're going to unlock this trait on this character. Here's every decision you need to make at every point in the game to get here. So it's very good in that sense. Yeah, if you're following a guide, it's not hard. It's honestly probably a little ridiculous without looking at a guide. But if you're looking at a guide, I think it's going to be really easy. And those are all 3 of the PS Plus games for July. Now, I do want to make a quick note at the end that if you are a PS Plus Extra or Premium member, I believe those are what they're called, we are actually getting the PS5 game Stray Day 1, which I believe is July 19th. And that is just going to be another free game for trophy hunters. I can't imagine that game's going to be pretty hard. But we will obviously wait to see. But yeah, I just wanted to add that there at the end that we are actually getting a fourth game for this month if you are a PS Plus Extra or Premium member. So yeah, thank you guys very much for watching. Let me know if you are going to trophy hunt any of the games down in the comments below. And if you want to see me try to platinum any of these games, I will be streaming them on my Twitch channel, twitch.tv/DanielFB323, after they do come out. Thank you guys very much for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Hope you have a good day.